Hello, beautiful community. Welcome to our Wednesday live. Today, I was very inspired to share with you about the mystery of life and really to the mystery that every single moment life provides and is always answering our prayers. I was just inspired to share about this because I was really letting the information come in, and I was wondering, what is a value that can be shared today? And I really want to bring things back to simplicity and to the magic, because life is a school. Life is a beautiful school where it's always presenting to us opportunities to grow and to learn. And it doesn't need to have a certain shape, right? It doesn't, your life is unique, your color is unique, your life setup is unique. And there's, it's useless to compare our lives with the life of others. And I hope that this platform inspires you to break all of those concepts of comparison, and of looking at what's happening inside rather than looking really at what is your life setup and what is life teaching. What is life teaching in the moment? And when we start dropping our attention in, and we start paying attention to what actually surrounds us when we're walking, when we're surrounded by people, the music that randomly appears in our life when we hit the radio button in the car, a phone call, random phone call, all of those, I call this gifts from the divine. And I believe that when we start living our life based on the curiosity and the honest and this openness in our hearts to really welcome all the messages that are coming around, we feel a lot freer. We are really in this magic, like kids, they play and they're not really in their mind and they're just flowing with what is. My ideal is that adults can re-tap back into that essence, into the essence of the magic of the moment, into the mystery of each answers that are given moment after moment to us, and pay attention to what ignites your body. When there is a situation outside, or a sound, or a relationship, anything that comes from the outside, watch inside if what opens. Watch inside if it activates you, because there are beautiful answers for that in you, and sometimes it will just really surprise you. I'm going to give an example. Lately I had been putting the prayer and the intention that I wanted to be a little bit more active in my body. I've been a yogi for more than 10-12 years and I love practicing, but I needed a little bit more of physical activity. And then what happens is the next day, randomly, coincidentally, I have a friend I hadn't seen for long, and she lives just close to my new house here, and she's like, I just bought a skateboard and I'm gonna start skateboarding. I was like, oh wow, that's cool. And then we went for it just for an evening, and now what? I have skateboards home and I'm starting to skateboard. And that's a simple example of something that I was not at all thinking about or even imagining, skateboarding. And I'm laughing because it surprises me, but I'm surrendering to it. Why? Because when I looked at the situation, I was like, that's a perfect manifestation. I get to be with sisters. I get to be in my body, apply the same principles as the embodiment practice, but on a board. I get to work my womb. I get to work my hips and my roots through a board, and also be totally focused, because we have to be careful on a board. And this is not to speak about skateboarding, obviously. It's about how can we apply those principles in our day-to-day life. And Melissa shared a post in the group about when she was practicing stand-up paddle boarding. It's the same thing, like we have to bring what we learn into our day-to-day, and it doesn't need to look like the spiritual box. It doesn't need to look like this box that we're offering. It doesn't need to look like the neighbor's box. You know what I mean? We're here to learn about what is our authentic path. How can we creatively welcome this path as we are designed to live? And it's not going to look like anybody else's. It's all about this sincerity and allowing what life presents you to touch you and to be honest with it. Is it for me or is it not for me? And to gain that clarity of what is a yes and a no, I insist a lot on this because we are so conditioned to say yes when it's actually a no, and saying no when it's actually a yes. And it's so damaging. You know, at the end of the day, it's not efficient with our energy. So we're going to go kind of on vacation here for the month of August. I hope you're having, you know, great time. In summer vacation, we're in North America, so wherever you are in the world, but use that time to bring that curiosity in and that mystery in, and to really ponder, where am I saying yes and I want to actually say no, and where am I saying no and I actually want to say yes. So that's kind of a simple exercise in form, but to acknowledge it and to be authentic in it and take action in it, it's not as easy. So what else did I want to share with you today? That's basically it. I really wanted us to bathe into that mystery for the next few weeks and see what appears in your life. Check into what your deepest intentions are, what your prayers are. What do you wish for the next segment of the year, the next 6 months of the year? What is in your power to change? And what is in your not in your power to change for now, but it's still a prayer to bring transformation to that area of your life. And really, with great humility and surrender, acknowledge and start taking those actions. And life will respond. The second you take the first step, life pours into you and brings this abundance. And it's not going to be in the form you have imagined, maybe. Just like the skateboarding, it's not. I was also calling in like being more in collaboration and being with sisters. And it's just being presented. And it's a matter of having the eyes to see that our prayers are being answered every single moment, and then bow and say, yes, I prayed for this. Even if it asks us to change, of course it's going to ask us to change, because the old self wants to be let go of. There was a prayer to transform into something new. So welcome that. So enjoy your prayers, enjoy your steps, enjoy the magic of life, and don't hesitate to share in the group again. We are here. We are reading your posts. If you want to share pictures of your summer, of activities that you do, of your day-to-day, of what touches you in your life, whether it's a song or a picture of your family or anything that actually ignites something that is an alignment for you, it will serve the whole group, because we will feel your intrinsic joy, we will feel the freedom that you feel, we will feel your authenticity. And this is how we give back. It can be as simple as a sharing, a few lines, and then we are all in this together, and we learn how to collaborate by collaborating first within ourselves and being true and honest with ourselves. All right? So if you want to stay posted with what we're sharing, we're still going to keep the email list active. So I will drop the link in the description and underneath the video. You can just apply. There's a free gift also coming with this. Maybe you have it already, maybe you don't, but just put your name and you're going to go directly on the email list. We send about 2 emails per week, so you will stay tuned with what's happening there. And the free gift is amazing. It's a 14 days practice of embodiment, 1 video per day of 25 minutes. So if you don't have it already, I strongly suggest that you get it. It's really beautiful, and it's at the root, the initiatory level of what we're offering here. And it's a beautiful gift. So the link is going to be just in the description or underneath the box, the video box. Sending much love to all of you. May your paths be blessed by the deepest prayers that you hold in your heart. Receive. We are in a group of men and women, but the feminine principle is about receiving and about surrendering. Surrender. Allow your wombs to open and receive this magic, and you will see that it will transport you in a different movement of life, where there's a lot less efforts, a lot less doing, but a lot more being and welcoming. Life will present what you need to you. All right, I'm going to leave you with those words, and we are looking forward to read you if you feel like sharing in the group. Blessings. Bye.